Greetings and salutations, viewers, to the Zai Cybertron X, and this is a Geek Talk review of Transformers Generations Wingblade. That's right, this is, I recently got this figure. In my area, it was so hard to find that I actually had to go on Big Bad Toy Store and get it, so, and it was on sale, so I couldn't help but not get it. Wingblade is, other incarnations of Wingblade we've seen, I think the last one was Cybertron, I believe. And then we had the Wingblade Prime from Animated that was a Japanese exclusive. But this is a whole new character named Wingblade. Yes, this is what's classified as a female Autobot. I call them Transformers. But I really do like the overall design of this figure. One thing Wingblade looks like is a combination with this head sculpt here. The head sculpt reminds me of a kabuki dancer with the makeup and the ornate hairstyle and the headpiece. That's what I got from this because of the overall design, which I really do like how everything is symmetrical there, even down with the detailing right here on the headpiece as well. Is a really nice design. So to me, she's a combination samurai and kabuki mix, and for all those who understand that even the samurais wore faceplates that were painted as well. Really nice Autobot emblem right here in the chest. Overall, really nice designs. There's one drawback to Wingblade, and that's the legs. You have to fidget with them carefully to get her to stand. But then she can stand pretty good, but the slightest jolt will cause her to fall over. There's some grooves here and a groove here in the cockpit of the figure, which I just thought, well, moldy, but then I looked like with her accessories that she comes with, if she will stand. This is her accessories. It's her sword and scabbard, and the scabbards have these little tabs here on the side. But her sword, I really like the look of this sword. It is a molded out of translucent plastic and painted black in the handle, but up through the blade you have this purple paint that goes all the way, but then towards the end you have this clear blade. I really like that. It has like an Energon feel to it. She can hold her sword like so. And the scabbard, she can either hold in her hand at this peg, or these little notches can fit in the sides there, or where I like to put them, I like to put it right here on the back, on the plane. So it's a back-mounted sword. And I for some strange reason, like the longer swords, I feel are better carried on the back. Posability, her head can rotate, but not a full 360 degrees due to the molding of the collar. Arms can rotate, but not a full 360 due to the shoulder pieces and the wings. You have a upper bicep swivel. You have a jointed elbow and a mushroom-pegged wrist. I don't want to try twisting this because they're really in there tight and I don't want to break the hand. You have a ball jointed hip that gives you some upper movement there. Jointed knees and no ankle pivot. You also have a waist swivel. So very limited, some good articulation, but some of it is limited due to the sculpt of the figure. One of the reasons I am reviewing Wingblade is she premiered in Transformers Robots in the Skies, so I don't know if we're going to get a figure based on that one, or they're just going to stick with this figure, which I would like to see them do. There's been a third-party, smaller version of Wingblade created because it goes in scale with the new Metroplex. So let's take a look at her robot mode, if I can get her to stand for the transition. Okay, so let's go into robot. Here we have Wingblade in vehicle mode, not robot mode. I know I said robot before I changed to the transition. I'm an idiot. But here she is in her vehicle mode, and it's not a bad vehicle mode. It's a kind of a VTOL type jet, almost kind of like one of the Coneheads. What was it? I can't think of his name right now to save my life. But you have these two big old turbines here. The transformation is really fidgety. That you have to get line up a lot of things. There's not a lot of things that tab in everywhere, so there's a lot of loose connections. That's why I didn't want to show transformation on camera. But overall, just not a bad looking vehicle mode. There is a retractable landing gear. These little turbines can move, which is pretty good, and they spin, so that's cool. There is a port here on the underside that you can peg in the sword and scabbard, but that just gives you something to hold on to if you want to make her fly. But overall, the vehicle mode, it's okay. Nothing to write home about. But it's not a bad toy at any means. But it's just, I feel like the transformation, because of the way they designed her, is a little awkward. Hopefully, if they do a one for Transformers Prime or Transformers Robots in Disguise, they can switch that out with something, make it a little better. I don't know, but overall, not a bad figure. Detailing in the vehicle mode is really nice. You have all these really nice rivets that are molded in, if you can see them right there. Really nice rivets. The yellow translucent cockpit is pretty cool. Nose cone is a soft plastic, but kind of hard, so it's not rubbery, but it is soft, if that makes any sense. But overall, it could hurt your nose or face if you poke somebody with it. I really want to give this thing a great review, but with a lot of the issues, like the poor standing in the vehicle mode, maybe it needs to be reworked a little bit. So hopefully the one in, if they do create a figure for the Robots in Disguise, that can maybe do a little bit more engineering. But overall, it's not a bad toy. It's just needed some engineering done. If you want to get this figure, it is on sale at Big Bad Toy Store for under $10 right now, but it's a good deal. This has been Cybertron X, and this has been the review of Wingblade for Transformers Generations. Later.